The drought we're seeing in South Texas is exposing a brutal side of Mother Nature. From the air, it's easy to see that Medina Lake has almost dried up. The lake is 5% full, and that's why SAWS recently stopped drawing water from Medina Lake. In fact, things long hidden in the lake are now surfacing. Lauren Lee shows us up close what's been hidden deep under the water.
You can see the road there.
Bob Brisketto's home once sat on Medina Lake. Now, a half a mile from the water, he's still trying to keep the waterways clean in case it fills again.
We're trying to create a consciousness on the part of the people that live around here that indeed they have to keep their water clean.
He's spearheading a massive Medina River cleanup. Last year, 3 tons of trash was pulled from the river because whatever's not picked up there ends up here in Medina Lake.
I mean, you've got to have hope that the thing is going to refill, you know, that Mother Nature is going to provide some rain.
He showed us what the drought's exposed. We followed him across dry, cracked lake bed to a Jeep, stolen and possibly submerged 15 years ago. And this is a dock. Both used to be 80 feet under.
I get concerned about the fact that people are kind of irresponsible about, you know, what they throw in the lake. If they can't see it, they don't worry about it.
After cleaning the river, Bob wants to tackle the lake.
It's an air conditioning unit.
Before the water comes back.
Ultimately, we're concerned with the lake because we live on the lake.
Because for Bob, hope springs eternal.
And we hope the springs are eternal in Bandera.
So now the big question is, what will it take to get Medina Lake from this recent photo, which is basically back down to the Medina River, to full capacity, like we saw back in 2008, when the water was spilling over the spillway as large floods rushed through the area? Well, obviously the answer is a whole lot of rain. Right now, the lake is 82.3 feet below where it would be at full capacity. Just last year, we're at 52.7, and we thought that was bad, but that's 30 feet lower than it was 1 year ago. Now, right now, the forecast isn't calling for a whole lot of rain, but hopefully we can get it within the next few years. And historically speaking, Medina Lake is a great barometer of the drought. This is since 1991 to present day. You can see the lake rises and falls dramatically with the amount of rainfall we see every year. And obviously, we have really dropped off within the last couple of years, down to just 5.5% of normal. We haven't seen the lake that low since 1957. And of course, 1912 was the last time it was that low. That was when it was initially finished. And they thought it would only take 1 year to fill the lake. But it actually took 2 years to get it within 80% of full capacity and 7 years to get it back up to full capacity. During the worst drought we've ever seen in south central Texas, you can see that it went from about 10% capacity or less down to nearly a river again in just 1 year. From 1957 to 1958, it shot up and completely filled up within 1 year. We saw it rise within 3 years back in 1930, back up to full capacity. So given a little help from Mother Nature and a whole lot of rain, we could see Lake Medina filled within another year to 3 years. Of course, the drought means we're not getting any rain, and that's creating a real danger for firefighters. Heading into the hot summer coming up, we'll show you the new strategy firefighters are using to save lives and homes all over South Texas.